Hi, my name is Braylon Ringwald, and my mentor is Dr. Emily Rutherford. We are a part of the Midwestern State University West College of Education's Special Education Department. The title of this research project is Making Big Moves, a transition fair for students with disabilities. I would like to first thank you guys for listening to this presentation and offer you guys the opportunity to ask questions in the comments below. This first focuses on students transitioning from high school to post-secondary education or college. This would be done through a transition fair. A typical transition fair would consist of a campus tour, a panel of students with disabilities, breakout sessions for parents, breakout sessions for students, and a specific amount of time set aside to talk to anyone on campus that they want to or may need to. Two main things that would be focused on in breakout sessions for parents and students is self-advocacy and self-determination. These are important because they allow students to grow and become independent as their parents will not always be there with them in college. More things would be talked about in these different breakout groups. However, those are just two main things that have great focus in this project. While MSU does already have a transition fair for high school seniors looking at different colleges, this offers a wide variety of different colleges, tech schools, and various careers. This one is different as in it focuses on one college and how one college individually supports students with disabilities. The purpose of this project is to examine the transition process from high school to college, and we are looking at the survey results in order to design an effective transition process so that students with disabilities have a smooth transition process into the secondary post-education system. In order to determine what information would be done and presented at this transition fair, we conducted a survey of students who were contacted by us that we knew had disabilities, people that they knew, and we had disability support office send out an email to those who were registered with their office. The survey consisted of questions asking students about their personal experiences in transitioning from high school to college. What we found out from this preliminary survey is that only 15% of the participants had training prior to their transition. 66% of the participants had no self-advocacy preparation in high school. And of the individuals who did have training, 76% of them were focused predominantly on education only. The rest of them focused on work and education options for students. Some of the recommendations that were given from students for future fairs include self-advocacy preparation, make it feel like home and create a sense of belonging within the students and feel like they have friends there already. Create easy connections for students and make contacting people easier, and reach out prior to the event to make students feel comfortable to even attend the event in the first place. In the expansion of my research, I intend to create an actual transition fair here at Midwestern State University this summer. Things that would happen in the fair would be an introduction by me and Dr. Rutherford, have someone with a disability speak on campus on their personal experience, have breakout groups focusing for parents on how to cope, how to support while increasing independence, some of the paperwork that might be included, and how documentation policies differ between high school and college, and including why your students should register with a disability. Some of the topics in a student breakout would be self-advocacy, self-determination, what their support systems are, where they are, who and how to contact, when to contact, how to talk to a professor about your disability, and different independent living and work options on campus and nearby off campus. We would then provide lunch and break out into breakout groups with the parents and students together at this time. This would include a campus tour, a visit to the Disability Support Services office, the tutoring center, the counseling center, and possibly the Veterans Affairs office. After that, there would be a closing and the families would be able to leave. At this point in time for this research, we are preparing for the fair, finding dates for the fair, contacting offices on campus for participation, and continuing to gather data. Again, I would like to thank everyone for listening to this presentation, and feel free to leave comments and questions